The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too, Ernie.
And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here, too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year they split the season series at a game apiece. Getting a little amped up. Opening night of the regular season now upon us. Shaq, what were you looking forward to the most here on opening night?
Two things. Let me get this out the way. Hanging out with you guys. You know I love you guys. I miss you guys. It's been a great summer. And getting back to the greatest game in the world.
Which of those, if you only had one, which of those would be?
I would have to say the game would come second.
Oh, man. You're the greatest.
I love you guys.
You are the greatest.
Thanks.
I don't even care what you've got to say about it. Well, I do. What are you looking forward to besides hanging out with us?
I was just looking forward to hanging out with you guys, and seeing the off-season changes. But if I had to choose between the off-season changes and how they pan out, and hanging out with you guys, I would take the off-season changes to see how it pans out.
I got your back.
And I got your back.
And I wish you weren't back. Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Fame sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And tonight we're joined by a legend of the NBA, five-time NBA champion, Kobe Bryant has stopped by. Kobe, great to have you with us.
No, thank you. Thank you for letting me stop in and join you for a bit.
Any chance you might pursue broadcasting in the years to come?
Nope.
Nor coaching?
Nope. Don't have the patience for either.
All right, we're glad you're with us tonight. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2 guard to a 6'10 big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, D.A. Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yeah. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, they say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight. Right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah. All up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Tatum out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Walker in at the point guard.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. And Kobe, you're staying in shape even now. Isn't it sad sometimes to see how a lot of guys don't do that?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Because you have a purpose to train.
Yes.
And now you wake up, you're like, oh, this is my purpose for training. Dude, I need to do this for you. No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And all of a sudden, those handles start creeping from the back to the front. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tomorrow's today.
My clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
My clothes don't fit.
Tomorrow should have been yesterday.
And here is LeBron. after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Cousins, no one around him. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Cousins has got his first points of the game. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. He kicks it to Cantor. To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Walker. First quarter, just over a minute played. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
Well, you just got to makes you tick.
Right.
Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out of them.
Well said.
He's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Now here's Tatum. Inside. Hayward can't hit.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jams.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Over Davis. Boston, no good that time either.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
James, the pass to Rondo. Pass to Cousins. 5 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup. Cousins has got 6.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Tatum kicks to Cantor. It's Brown on the wing. Hayward, and it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green against Brown, right side Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
I play tennis for the well relaxed. I be in Miami, never seen her, but when you saw me, she was I just came to get these fits some. I'm everywhere, I just didn't get no pics some. You was there, you saw me do my I had to get it poppin'. I really got it. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it. She really got it. I had to do it.
And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 6. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going up against Tony
monster,
Allen.
huh?
He was amazing. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He was like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when he played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because there was no back down on him, right? Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all those things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not.
Wing. Rebound, Boston.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Now here's Tatum. Walker finds Hayward. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be a travel.
And now I'll look at DeMarcus Cousins, some numbers on him. He's come excellent season. He averaged 25 points per, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is. Scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Now here's Cousins. He has 6. And good that time.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from Cousins.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
Walker dishes to Cantor. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them and the league pushes them in that direction. You got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. For that, it was Dr. J and how I find that amazing how the torch is one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, the receiving and then passing it on because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up from, Magic and Larry and then to Michael and then to myself and LeBron and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Shots good by Walker.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
LeBron against Tatum. Away. To the inside. And stolen by Cousins. To the middle. And James with the basket on the assist by Cousins. LeBron's got his first bucket of the night.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. Walker taking his time here. Puts it up from 12. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Passes it to Davis. Over Tatum. And it's Davis missing. Celtics trail by 3. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in. And stolen by Cousins. Brown against James. Davis. Over Tatum. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Brown, the pass to Walker. The pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Rondo against Walker. The drive by Rondo. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron, he's setting the screen, but you can't lose sight of him when he rolls.
And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh yeah, it created such a system. It's like jazz. When people watch jazz musicians orchestrating, it seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it's to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle is the biggest crock of garbage. It's just you and Michael. And I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation about that. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that. Check. We'll wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how are they playing this action? They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it. We'll wait.
Interesting.
Right? And so in the fourth quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. And from that structure, we know what you are doing and we know how to counter what you're doing. Right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in a timeout and said, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff. Here is Cook. Outside Bradley. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 5. Down low. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams. Smart's got his first basket of the night. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. With the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Walker. 7 points in the game, and it's in there.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. But also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. There are times where you'll miss it and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game you hit a game winner and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them and your teammates are thanking you for it. Times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
So it's the Lakers now after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Cook kicks to Davis. Over Williams. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot. Just doing the job on the backboard.
4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Langford, the pass to Smart. Kicks it to Cantor. Here's Langford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. Bart, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, Bradley has developed this nice mid-range stroke, and you've got to guard him better than the defense did there.
Walker finds Williams. Cantor with it. The Celtics working the ball around now, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Anthony Davis is second. LeBron James third.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Lakers leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them. Makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Back to Walker to end the run. The shot comes out, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. To the inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Davis, and again it's the Lakers.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
You know, Greg, what a treat to have a guy with size who can make that shot.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his maturation over time.
Been a player that thought he knew it all, thought he was the best thing walking, and you know, I think I've humbled myself a lot since then. So, of course, my game has grown, my knowledge of the game has grown, my IQ, but it's just the typical thing from a rookie to, you know, a veteran.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Cook. And it's Bradley in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry and Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
It doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built different.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. You're smart. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Celtics also making a change. Hayward's checked in. To the inside. Cook, good. Cook's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Walker the pass to Tice. Williams with the ball, guarded by McGee. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Kobe, while you're in the midst of playing, not much time to sit back and gain perspective. Now that you're retired, does it sink in what you accomplished in this game?
Yeah, perspective now is one thing. You know, I let myself have that and enjoy that a little bit. But when I was playing, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
You would never sit back and say, you know, here's my 14th consecutive All-Star game. This is really an amazing streak.
No,
really,
nope. I was always the next thing.
Los Angeles with some changes. Cousins comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Celtics trail by 10. And Walker kicks to Tice. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Tice. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his third foul of the game.
The half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
James checked in for Danny Green. And a change for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Houdini. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Celtics trail by 13. Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. Second in assists, third in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's LeBron over Hayward. Again, Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, LeBron James can put a defender on skates, keep him off balance. There is no limit to where this guy can score from.
Here's Tice. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Brown. Boston again missing. Angeles leading by 15. Caldwell Pope outside. Dishes it to Rondo. Fades and shoots. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Williams. Passes it to Tice. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. LeBron James again from deep. James has got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 20. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, team is walking all over them on the inside.
He's checked in for Boston. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Tice passes to Walker. Count it from 12. He's got 13.
Defensively, they've got to do a better job getting out there on him on those mid-range jumpers. That's his specialty.
Rondo looking over the floor. The pass to Cousins.
And Cousins is no joke down low. It's no surprise when the D elects to foul him, given his massive size.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Taking 2 shots.
It's 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Marcus Cousins nails both of them. Trail by 20. And Walker kicks to Tice. Clock. Number 12 goes in. He's 7 of 12 now.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else helped him climb out of this hole.
Now here's Rondo. Kuzma with it, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And they're really getting at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
But on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, showing a lot more Adiro trips to the line.
And open, he fires from beyond the arc.
That's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Rondo kicks to James. Pass to Kuzma for 3. Yes, it's James' biggest. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rondo against Walker. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Tice. Brown outside. Nice D from Cousins.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Here's Williams, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope up top. He's guarded by Williams. Outside for Rondo. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Walker. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Feeds to LeBron. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Williams. Walker against Rondo. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Williams. Brown outside. Rondo against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Knocks down the first. McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. This right. Kanter's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Walker finds Williams. To the middle. Here's Kanter. Stolen by McGee. Rondo against Walker. Here's James. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron from that range put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
Now here's Kanter. Left side Walker. There's the dish to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Passes it to Davis. Over Williams. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Walker. He's got 16. Kicks it to Williams. Puts up a 3. Smart misses.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
Walker the pass to Kanter. Back to Walker. Over Rondo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe stopping by the booth, Doris, I'm always amazed at the type of things Kobe will notice about both NBA and the players competing that the casual fans rarely think about.
Well, you think back to Kobe's career and how much his preparation and studying of the league and his opponents contributed to his success. And obviously, with what we just heard, this guy still holds so much knowledge of the game.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a change for the Celtics. Houdini's checked in for Walker. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Williams. Connects on the foul line jumper. Williams has got 6 points. Lakers leading by 21. Here is Cook. On the money from 12 feet away. Cook's got his third basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bradley against Smart. He kicks to Cantor. Shoots over McGee. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. And that's now 6 points for Enes Kanter.
Well, more and more, that mid-range game becoming something you've got to deal with when guarding Enes Kanter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the floor for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Enes Kanter is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
Here's Davis, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Rondo kicks to Davis. through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Now here's Hayward after LeBron James's miss. That one good for 2. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. Here's Cousins. Back to Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got 6.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
By 19, Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And without it, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 18. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And there's the pass to LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Walker against LeBron. Off the left rim and out.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Davis kicks to Rondo. Back to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Davis. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for the 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
And a look here at the shot chart for Davis.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Now here's Brown. Wing, James covering. Hayward finds Canner. That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown outside. Walker, and he lays it straight in. Walker's got 19 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Lakers leading by 21. Pass to LeBron. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. When it comes to building confidence, Doris, some people say playing one-on-ones in practice is a huge help. Is that something that you did when you were playing at Providence?
Kevin, I believe this could be the single greatest development tool for any individual player. If you start at the free throw line and play one-on-one against a player who's maybe slightly above your level or certainly out, and you limit that one-on-one from the free throw line to 2 dribbles or less, your skill set, I promise you, is going to develop. The other thing I would encourage young players to do is play 3-on-3 because it forces you to move and to cut and to screen and how to do those things properly if you're going to be effective. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. It always helps you when you go back to the 5-on-5.
That's such great advice. 3-pointer, Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 17. Rondo against Walker. Now here's Rondo. D right on him. Hayward with some nice D. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. In the corner. Tatum with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Not a lot on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Celtics trail by. Walker the pass to Tice. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hayward kicks to Williams. James against Walker. Shot clock at 6.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Lakers leading by 20. And stolen by Hayward. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Second chance effort. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Here's James after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. And again, the Lakers no good.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to James, to the paint, and it's slammed in by Davis.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Walker with it. Now Green defending, and Walker kicks to Hayward. It's stolen by Davis. Green finds Caldwell Pope. Six on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Tice. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Walker outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Now, here's LeBron. 15 points in the game. He gets that one. LeBron's got 17.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Here's Walker. That one good for two.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Here's Green. Kemba Walker making his last shot. To the right side. Kuzma passes to James. Back to Kuzma. The tray. Rebound Kemba Walker. Celtics trail by 17. Inside, here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, and one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about the impact that other older players had on him. Sam Mitchell, when he first arrived in the league, they taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Avery Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Cook subbed in for Green. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for Brown. And Houdini subbed in for Walker. Here is Cook. He has 6. Passes it to Bradley. Inside, Kuzma. Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw good, Kuzma. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Los Angeles on D. It's an 18-point lead. Smart against Bradley. 4 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 19 points. Here's Langford. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Hayward. Here's Langford. Hayward looking over the floor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hayward's got 14.
Gordon Hayward has become a master in pick-and-roll situations. He knows how to get space off a screen.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Tice. Down low. Here's Langford, and it's blocked by Bradley. .107 left to play in the third. Cook kicks to James. Back to Cook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Bradley can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Langford. Over in the corner, Williams. Hayward outside. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Celtics also with a sub. Cantor's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 18. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. He's got 6. Clock at 6. And the pass to Cousins. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Celtics trail by 18. JaVale McGee is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bradley. And it's Cook in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Langford. Over in the corner, Williams. Kicks it to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smart. The Lakers with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bradley passes to Cook. To the paint, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Whoa, That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Dishes it to Cantor. Down low, here's Langford. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, there's simply no denying the strength of Enes Kanter. Even when you get physical with him, this guy is capable of playing through it.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Quinn Cook.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
From Kanter.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Now here's Cousins. And here's Bradley from three. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Avery Bradley. Celtics trail by 20. Outside Williams. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Cousins. Against Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Here's Langford. The three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Left side, Bradley. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
And here's Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. Walker's checked in for Williams. From the line that time. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Here's Kuzma following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. Shoots it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics trail by 20. To the inside. And stolen by Kuzma. Outside for Rondo. Lets the three fly. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number one option as they look to close this game out.
Shot's good by Walker.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
Bradley against Smart. Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Tatum against Bradley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't you forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
The first one falls. And Greg Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts.
And so Bradley nails both of them.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes, he can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Now, here's Cantor. Left side, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 18. He feeds it to Bradley. The dish to Rondo. Back to Bradley. Over in the corner, Green. Over Smart, and it's Green. Missing. Celtics trail by 18. Walker dishes to Tatum. Over Davis, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Rondo finds Bradley. Pass to Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Now, here's Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, as Cantor, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
Consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Back to Rondo. Over Tatum. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working. I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Lakers leading by 16. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Shoots over Walker. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by James. LeBron's got 9 assists now tonight. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Passes to Cantor. He dishes it to Walker. Smart wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Rondo against Brown. Launches a three. Rebound Boston.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just one in the first.
There's the pass to Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Lakers leading by 13. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Over Hayward. And the Lakers get it back. Davis makes it off the glass. Davis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Walker the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. Six to shoot. From 20 feet out. Count it. Walker's got 31.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Now here's Rondo. Floats it up for Davis. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Good. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Celtics trail by 15. Outside, Walker. To the middle. The shot's good from Cantor.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Walker against Rondo. On the wing, James. To the paint, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Lakers leading by 13. With LeBron and his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Walker dishes to Hayward. Kicks it to Cantor. The Celtics working the ball around now. 13 feet away. Walker's shot is off.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Rondo against Walker. Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From 13, here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 34.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Bradley comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Here is Cook. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McGee finds Bradley. Here is Cook, guarded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. No good off the back of the rim. Williams looking around. Tice passes to Langford. Now Tatum. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. We got to go out there and fight every game, hustle, our energy, our defense, and we're going to play for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.